First question.
Ollie, that was a crazy game, wasn't it? I mean, can you still enjoy that? I mean, it was an amazing attacking performance from your team.
Yeah, till 60, 65 minutes, I really enjoyed what I saw. Of course, we were caught one time in bringing the ball out from the back, and that immediately led to a goal for Tottenham. That you think if we would have gone into the dressing room with a 2-1 lead, that would not have been done justice to all the chances we had. That's why I was quite happy with the fact that we scored the 3-1, then 4-1, 5-1. Incredible display. But then you also saw that no matter how much quality players have, if they think they don't have to run anymore, and then in this league, especially against Tottenham, because they are so good with the ball as well, they immediately start to create, and that's what they did, and they scored 2 goals. I was happy that the 6-1 went in, to be fair.
Rich?
Arne, just in terms of the attacking performances, first time you scored 6 under you, I think, so far. I mean, do you think it's the best you've been in attack? And could you just give your appraisal of Luis Diaz and Mo Salah in particular?
It was very good. Maybe it was our best performance away from home. Although I really like what I saw against Man United as well. It was total dominance, and we outplayed them many times also. So that was a very good away game as well. Today, apart from scoring 6 goals, I think we could have even scored more. It's always like this. You don't score every chance, although Tottenham almost did, because the first 3 chances were a goal, I think, and then the 4th one, luckily enough, didn't went in. Mo and Lucio, of course, they were both with 2 goals, maybe the ones that stand out in terms of scoring 2, but I think we would not do justice to Dom's performance if we don't name him as well, because apart from his attacking things he did today, he was without the ball also a very important part of our game plan. And that's what he executed really well. So, yes, these are the ones that score the goals. But if you watch the goals one more time back, and that's definitely what I'm going to do, it was mostly started off with centre backs or full backs, or it was every lead up to a goal was, I think, multiple passes. So it's not only the ones that score, it's also the ones that help to create.
In terms of what you say about the players not running anymore, is that just a natural thing that happens at 5-1, or is it to you completely unacceptable?
Nah, I exaggerate a bit if I say they don't run anymore. Of course, they still run, but they don't block the crosses anymore. They don't defend in front of their goal. Where till that moment, it was every time, wherever the ball was, we were there with 2, 3, 4 players. And yes, maybe it is human that if you are 5-1 up, you think, okay. And I think in general it's also enough, because not many teams then after being 5-1 down just keep on going. But we know Tottenham, they always keep on going, and they also have the quality to create, because they are such an attacking threat. Every game they play, they create so many chances. So you have to be on top of your game every second of the game, and if you're not 100%, then it immediately hurts you. Not in every game, but definitely against a well-managed side like Tottenham.
Arne, is that Dominic's best performance for Liverpool? It certainly looked like it from my point of view.
Of course, I haven't seen all of his performances because it's my first year and his second. I just referred to the Man United game. I think he was outstanding over there as well. Yeah, if you score so many goals, that's always what stands out then. But last week, for example, against Fulham, if you look at the work rate he did over there, so it was a very good performance of him. But I think it wasn't his first great performance, but it was definitely one of his best, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Top of the league on Christmas Day, does that mean anything to you? Can you celebrate differently?
Of course it means something, because you always prefer to be where we are at the moment than to be in another position in the league table. But you know just as well as I know, because I've won the league once, how hard it is to win it. You have to keep on going. Every 3 days you have to be on top of your game, every minute of the game, and that's why it's so hard to win it, because it's not always easy to show up every 3 or 4 days. And we saw last week that in a moment you can get a red card, which was quite a debate afterwards, not by me but by other people. These things can happen in a season, and in a Newcastle or 3-2 up, you expect to win it, and we misjudged the situation, and we dropped 2 points. So that's the Premier League. I didn't expect Chelsea to drop points today as well, so it can happen in every game, and that's what makes this league so special. That's why so many people want to see it, and that's why we play at Christmas time.
James Pearson, then we did the Leicester preview.
Arne, Mo today became the first player in Premier League history to get double figures for both goals and assists before Christmas. He's also gone past Billy Liddell, now the fourth all-time goal scorer in the club's history. What is it like to work with him? You must have had some kind of idea before you came in, and how does it compare to the reality?
Of course, you have an idea before you start working with players, but the best way to judge them or to experience them is when you start to work with them. And yeah, I think Mo shows what he's shown so many years at Liverpool, that he can score a goal, and the team just has to provide him to come in these positions where he came today many times, and then he's able to score goals or provide assists. And apart from him being a very good football player, I think he's a very likable person to work with as well. He's always there to help his teammates. Always, how would you say this in English? Down to earth. So tomorrow, or even now, I think he will already work on his recovery. But definitely, if he's not at the press now, then it will start in a few minutes. But he understands what it takes to be at this level every 3 days. And he's working really hard for this. So that maybe impressed me most, that a top player like him understands how hard he has to work for the quality he shows.